Hello everyone, and welcome to our last video. So far, if you followed all of our other videos, you should be almost ready to start making your own Khan Academy style videos. And actually, even if you don't have this step, you'll still be able to do those type of videos. This is kind of the last one that allows you to add your own self into it, which I think is pretty cool and is a nice connection between you and your students. So one of the first things you do again is we've been doing all this in QuickTime, and again, if you just open it up like this, what I do is just to show you, I just take all of my fingers together, put them down like this, and voila, it goes in and out, and it's very easy to do. If you go into your other section right here, QuickTime is right here. Now again, like I said, I don't like putting it there because I'm going to use it a lot. So if you go down to the bottom here, you can open up QuickTime that way. And notice QuickTime shows up in our top left. So again, if this pops up, don't even worry about it. What we're going to do today is go into File, and instead of doing new screen recording, we're going to do new movie recording. This is going to bring up you. Hi, that's me. It'll bring up you when you do it. So what we're going to do now is, there we go, is we're going to shrink this down because that's way too big. You can't put yourself in the whole thing. I mean, I guess you can just record yourself if you want to do one of those type of videos. But what you would like, what I want you to do with this is be able to have yourself and your other content that you're capturing on there. If you go down to any of these corners, or I guess up to any of the four corners, take a look down here, your mouse will turn from a regular arrow into a double arrow. The double arrow actually allows you to shrink the size or change the size of your recording screen of you. So let's go over here, and I'm going to shrink this and put it about as small as I can get, and that's about as small as it'll let you go. So now you have a window within a window. Now, if you click on, let's say, this, it disappears, and that's going to be a big problem. So what we are going to do is figure out how to make this stay floating on the top. Well, lucky for you, if you go over to make sure you have your video highlighted, okay, so you actually want to click on this thing right here, this little window, and then go up to View and hit Float on Top. Do you see that? Float on Top. And now, no matter what you're doing over here, see, I can click, and I can click, and I can click, and it stays on top. So now I can do anything on the background as is, yet my video is still floating on the top. Okay, that's going to be very helpful for when you want to do videos where you want to keep yourself on the screen, but you're touching other programs. So now that we have your video up, okay, now that we have it floating on top, we're going to combine that with being able to capture your screen. So you're going to capture this and your screen at the same time. What I'm going to do here is, if you go to this drop down arrow here, okay, I'm going to take off internal microphone because we don't want this microphone. We're going to use our screen capture microphone. So now what we're going to do is start a new one. So we're going to go File here, and now we're going to capture everything. So now that this video is on the screen, it will be captured as well. Okay, so we're going to New Screen Recording. Okay, now let's see how it's floating on top there. So we're just going to move this over here. Okay, now on this one we do want our microphone to capture. So we're going to go over here and just make sure that internal microphone is on. Okay, now normally we just hit play, click, and go, but today we're actually going to be practicing using just part of the screen. So I'm going to hit record here, and it says click to record the full screen or drag to record part of the screen. Now, I've talked about this before, but we're going to actually see it work for real this time. Some of you may have explored with it already. For those of you who haven't, let's try it out. So I'm going to go over to here, and let's just say I don't want any of this stuff on top here. All I want is just to show me playing on this website. Okay, how to use this website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to this corner here. I'm going to drag, I'm going to click and drag all of this so that the only thing that is going to be recorded in this whole video screen capture is just this section. So anything outside of this boundary here is not going to be captured on the screen. Okay, that's not what's going to be in the video. Okay, if you say it says the center, start recording. So what I'm going to do is click start recording now. Okay, what's happening is everything that I do on this screen, including me up here, is going to be recorded, and also my voice is going to be recorded. So if I go through and just go through, all right, I want to read this book, so we're going to read Finding Dory here. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to say read now. So if I wanted to, I have a picture of me, okay, reading the book out loud, and I have the book here as well. So let's read by myself. Okay, here's the book, Finding Dory. Click on the, there you go, click, there you go. So now I can read this story. You can see the story being read, and you can also, just move this, you can move out of the way in the middle of it. You can have a picture of me, video of me doing it. You have the screen itself, what you want the kids to see, or big kids to see, and just read through the book, yada yada, words, 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 and I have myself recorded. So I've recorded what I want on the page, I've recorded myself also doing it so somebody can see me, and when you're done, all you have to do is click, again, it's hard to see now because it's still dark there, is again, you still just click that stop button, and just like normal, there you go, this is your video. Okay, so if I want to, come on, focus, so now I can get rid of this movie recording because that doesn't matter anymore, I don't need it, and what you will see is a video. Now notice this video, let's do this real quick, this video is a screen capture of only the section that I recorded. So if you go to play this back, what's happening is everything that I do on this screen, including, is just what you wanted to be recorded on your screen and nothing more. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. I think once you finish this one, you should be done with the whole program, and your final project will be to put everything together. So we'll finish this assignment, and then I guess next after that is your final. So have fun with this. Do something cool. Can't wait to see what you have. All right, see you next time.